Use the right lane to take exit 130.
And that's an adult move to
I have
make.
my own house in Texas. I have my own house in Mexico, like fully at my name, fully paid off. The reason why
But I
I'm
feel
over
like
here,
you knew you weren't ready for the responsibility yet because of the life that you're living, and you don't want to have her around the ups
And you're
and
still
downs of the
young
roller
too.
coaster.
You're still
exactly.
young
That's
too.
exactly why I gave my baby mama the.
You gotta remember, people need to remember, you're a kid that had a kid. You know?
When I was 20, I already had 3 kids of my own. So like,
Damn, girl.
see
You like
what? See,
Vale.
look, I had a set of twins. Calm down. I had a set of twins. But
like
I'm
Vale.
saying I didn't have the structure and the environment. You know what I'm saying? My dad was always in and out of prison, so it's like I didn't have that. So when I already had 3 kids at 20, you know what I'm saying, to see where you're at, you can continue to do better. You can make a difference. So don't let nobody hear you wrong.
Ahorita voy.
And she has 2 kids. She's only 20.
And I won't even speak on that situation, but I feel like you need to be a positive light to these other women that have babies, because at the end of the day, babies need their mama and their daddy, no matter what anybody says. But sometimes it takes longer for some men and women to get to that point to be a parent. But you got to be that role model too, because you're smart, Santos. You're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? You grew up. You're Latino. You know how we are. So you have that smartness to help them too to get where they need to be for their babies.
Well, it's just I just know that God put a definite purpose on what I'm doing, on everything everything that's going on, every friendship we have here. It's all coordinated. I feel like it's God's plan. Like I've been feeling like
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
It really does, whether it's for positive or negative, everything does happen for a reason. If it's negative, it's to show you that that's not the right path you're going on. If it's positive, it's because you're walking towards the right path, you know? Sometimes,
yeah, so that's why like, I wanted these girls to understand. Like I get that we're getting all the attention, but it's Project Pancake. This is what I came up with. Project Pancake. You might burn a side of your image, but there's always another chance to kind of learn from what we've messed up on. Now that we have an audience, we can always kind of reflect on that, and now that we have an audience, we can kind of push that back onto other people, saying that we're all messed up, but there's always a chance to kind of fix things.
Think about it too. Social media is so influential on the younger generation, because when I was growing up, we didn't have all of this. So now, like, you know what I'm saying? It's so influential for all these. So I'm sure there's younger guys that look at you like they may look up to you and they want to follow your footsteps. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about that too.
That people are watching you and what you're doing, and you want to you're giving guidance to some of these fans, whatever, or your followers might hate you, but they still watch you. But there is some, like she said, that are on your side and they're watching you, and you just want to be a better example for.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about your mindset. So I really like the pancake project or project pancake, whatever.
Yeah.
And you could actually be how could I, like a survivor case, right? Like, look, I went through all this stuff. I hit rock bottom. I made bad decisions, but look, I fucked up my figure, right? Like what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
yeah,
you just said it right now. You just said it. Like,
could have been discriminated, but when he came back as a better, more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying.
You remolded yourself. You remolded yourself. You know.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to just.
The only thing that bothers me.
I don't want to look back in a year from now and all these people that I have added around me, and they kind of look back and say, I lived through all that for no reason.
Or you wish you would have done something when you had the opportunity to do it.
Different.
Yeah.
Hey, I just gotta say one thing, bro. All these tias gotta worry about their lives, bro. Y'all too old to be worrying about what other people are doing.
Mateo, calm down. Come on.
Nah, neta, way. Like, look at all of them. Way. They're over like 30. They're over 30. Way.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
Look at them. I'm not even mad, bro. Bro, this is none of y'all's business. Like, go fucking take care of y'all's kids, bro.
He's
Go
literally
take care of
talking
y'all's kids.
about
I gotta go
his
do,
life.
bro.
No, Stephanie is speaking the actual truth, chat. Stephanie is
Mateo, you're just mad because nobody gives you motivational speeches. You're just mad because your mom doesn't care about you enough to give you
you're over 30
to
years
give you
old. Why
fucking
would anybody
advice.
care
If
what
you're
you
Again,
mad,
think?
just because
Why
we're
would
older,
anybody?
we have
Why
more
would anybody care
you're
what you
experience.
think,
mad.
bro?
You're
You're
Doesn't
so
have
pushing
anything to
mad.
do
40.
with
You're
it.
so
You're
He's sharing
mad.
what
pushing
that
40.
venue
Nobody's
is.
giving you attention.
You're pushing
Ay,
40.
ay, Dios
Santos, you
mío.
need to be careful. He might be a secret hater. You need to be
Hey, when
careful.
they want to
Exactly.
say,
Bro,
Bro,
but
they
Dale,
see you
bro,
I
you
give
up,
to Santos
totally
one
and
of my
that's
get
when
dogs,
they
it.
bro.
start
That
running their
shit.
mouth because they
I
want to
actually
see you
Hate
give that
down
gifting.
like
like to
them.
him.
It
I'm
don't
like,
matter
bro.
Santos,
what my
because
age is.
he
If I
was
can
a real
speak some
one. If
good
he was a
shit,
real
Bye-bye.
one, he wouldn't come in here talking shit when all we're doing is talking positive about you.
I know, but it was funny. Just take look. You learn how to just take things as a joke.
Nah, look, I'm gonna say it like this. You're mad because you got older people showing him love and giving him good advice
advice.
when your mom won't even do that for you. You're probably sitting there by yourself hoping you had people like us giving you advice and motivating you to do better. Get out of here,
At
you
the stop
hater.
sign,
Period,
turn left
Stephanie.
onto
Yes,
Whittier Road.
Marcel,
ma'am.
2028.
Yes, fucking ma'am.
Bro, no, but okay.
MVP
Now,
stuff in the
Stephanie,
chat right now.
observe this. I improvise with my audience, right? I'm looking at whatever they react. The comments are going crazy as soon as he starts saying that. So the majority of the commenters are little boys, little girls.
Of course, yeah, and that
It's
he's
always
one of
going
them.
to be.
100%.
Because they
But
live for the
it's funny.
drama.
It's funny
They
because
want the drama. They want
Kids live for drama. Grown people don't. You'll find
Talking
the
about worry
difference.
about my life. I got a whole business. I'm a caregiver on the side. I go to
That's your
school and I'm
audience.
a single mom, bro.